Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Two Crypto Noobs. My name is Amir.
And my name is Zaina.
And today we are going to do our new series where we talk about current events, market cap, Bitcoin price, all the good things. But first, please make sure that you like, comment, as well as share with a family and friends so that you can be informed about everything that's going on right now in the crypto space, okay? But first, cue intro. All right, guys. So as you can see here, market cap is currently sitting at $1,823,916,874. Wait, did I do that right? Jeez Louise.
You were doing it right.
All right, so
it just kept going and going and going.
Going. So currently right now we are up as far, well, we're kind of break even, I guess, on the 24-hour volume, but at the end of the day, as we all know, we are in a bear market. Bitcoin is currently sitting at $39,129.06. We are currently down 0.7%, but that is okay. We have been staying around the 38 to 42 range. We did have a recent spike in the past 24 hours, but we are currently consolidating at this point.
All right, and as everyone knows that we're in a sort of bearish market with spikes throughout the days, and then we would taper off to find a new support. So that's where we are in the overall cryptocurrency market. So let's go into news. Let's start with Terra Luna.
All right, so Terra Luna passes Ether to become the second largest staked asset. A price surge in Terra Luna's token over the past week has made it the second largest staked asset among all major cryptocurrencies in total value staked. Luna surpassed Ether, which has just over 20 billion staked. And as you can see in the title, we have about $30 billion worth of Luna staked.
Wow, that's amazing. Wish I had more Luna, but I don't.
With staking, they're not touching it, right? So the more cryptocurrency that's staked, the higher the value of the currency.
And then you have the rewards that come with staking. So that's great.
Absolutely.
I have Luna, but definitely not enough to stake.
But yeah, this is great news for the cryptocurrency. Luna, I definitely think that it's going to start becoming on the fast track to being one of the top cryptocurrencies in the market per market cap. And this is amazing news because if people are staking more Terra than Ethereum, maybe people are believing in Luna more so than the Ethereum network.
Right. So again, we have the debate of which one will reign supreme at the end of this, or will there be multiple blockchains that reign supreme? We're going to have that debate on video and post that really soon because you always try to creep that conversation into all of our videos. So we're going to have it.
Absolutely. But shout out to Luna. They're doing big things. Let's keep an eye out on them. Video coming soon on Luna and the overview, whether or not we think it's a good decision. But we thought that this was some great news that we wanted to share for you guys as far as current events. Let's move on to UK watchdog orders.
Yes.
In the UK, watchdog orders Bitcoin ATMs to shut down. Basically, they're saying, hey guys, we do not want you trading Bitcoin for fiat currency. They have ordered all ATM operators in the country to shut down their operations, okay? They declared the crypto cash machines illegal. They're basically saying that there's no way to identify who's taking this money out of the ATMs. We all know that cryptocurrency is decentralized, so you do not need an ID, you do not need a debit card, you do not need a credit card, you do not have anything connecting you as the person getting money out of this ATM. The only thing that you would most likely need, because I don't have a Bitcoin ATM number, but all you probably need is a wallet address and to withdraw it, or maybe a USB or something like that. But at this point, the chief financial regulator put out a warning saying that the crypto ATM operators should shut down or face enforcement actions. They said that all crypto machines must comply with money laundering regulations and register with the agency to operate legally. How do you feel about that? I feel like that could become a big problem in the future when it comes to being able to find easy ways to get cash with cryptocurrency.
So this is my issue with it all, right? Why does countries and governments feel as though they have to get in the middle of my business with my money in all aspects of my money? I understand you want to tax it. I get it. But if I should be able to move my money, or I should be able to pay individuals, or I should be able to make transactions without the interference of regulated banks and regulators and government entities. I think sometimes things have gone too far in terms of government being in private citizens' business. And I know I'm straying away from just this ATM situation, but on a broad scale of things, I'm tired of government being in my business as it pertains to how I utilize my money, who I send my money to. I can understand when you have fraud situations or you have illegal transactions going on, but if there are legal transactions and there's no fraud existing in the transaction, leave me alone. So that's
Well,
how I feel.
I guess they're saying that fiat currency is mine. I own it. And if I own it, it's my business what people are doing with it. And so if it would be one thing, right? If people were, trading Bitcoin for Bitcoin and sending it to each other, or going to McDonald's and paying for their food, or whatever the case may be. But we have to keep in mind that the governments own this money. It's not our money, it's their money. They make it clearly known that it's their money, and they want a piece of whatever transaction that goes through. So the simple fact that you can go to a Bitcoin ATM and get fiat currency, they feel like it's illegal, and y'all are doing stuff with you guys' crypto money that has to do with our, regulated money. And so they're trying to put a stop to it. Me personally, I don't believe that it should be a big deal, especially when they're most likely using cryptocurrency to get fiat to circulate it through the society to where they're going to get taxes paid on it and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, government, if they're not getting a cut of the pie, they really don't care, to be completely honest.
So, yeah, I agree. And what they're saying is that they have to be registered. So the people who are utilizing these crypto assets exchange services, who's offering the crypto asset exchange services, need to be registered with the UK. Fine, I get it. Once the ATMs are registered, what next? Can they be utilized, or are we going to leave them alone? Like, what happens next?
I think they're just going to put a
question.
big old tax on it that the government has. Like, say, for instance, you know how you can go to Lenox Mall here in Atlanta, and you can go to that currency exchange place, and you can exchange dollars for whatever, and you have to pay a fee. They probably just want that fee.
Financial firms working worldwide are required to comply with the so-called Know Your Customer provisions that instruct service providers to identify customers. However, due to how crypto ATMs work, it's difficult for their operators to know their customers and comply with said regulations. So again, as you said earlier, they just want to know who is utilizing these machines. They want to be in your business, my business, and anybody who uses the machines business.
I'm good on that. Like I said, I'm not a fan of it. I would much rather trade crypto for crypto. That's how you stay anonymous when it comes to doing things. Like, I understand the whole money laundering thing, but a lot of the unjust things that happen in society, the government is a part of anyway. So they just don't want the regular people doing it. But I'm pretty sure that there's plenty of government officials that, move money from this place to this place, hide money, and etc. They just don't want the people doing it. So I definitely think that the best way for people to be able to utilize cryptocurrency is to stop trying to exchange it for fiat currency, and to try to start a movement where your crypto is accepted everywhere. That's the only way that people can stay out of your business.
Okay, on to the next article from the Wall Street Journal. Bitcoin price surges on Biden's crypto executive order. So I don't know the definition of surge in terms of Wall Street Journal, but we did have a price increase. And then we, of course, after the price increase, then we had a support level move back to, support. So let's talk about this a little bit more. We talked about it in the past, is that Biden has asked for, or he has signed the order. It's entitled, okay, so Biden signed the executive order which is titled, let's see it again. Biden signed the executive order, which is titled Ensuring Responsible Development of Digital Assets. And he directed agencies across the federal government to produce reports on digital currencies and consider new regulations. It outlined the risks that cryptocurrencies pose to the economy, national security, and climate, while also noting their possible benefits. So this was an anticipated executive order, and people in the cryptocurrency space are embracing it. It was talks that it would be something that would hurt the cryptocurrency market, but as the details from the executive order leaked overnight, the price of Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency, rose almost 9%. Bitcoin's price was 41,910 Wednesday evening, according to Coinbase.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. To be completely honest, people thought that the government getting involved with cryptocurrency would be a bad thing. But in my opinion, a lot of these government officials and these people writing the rules and the laws, they have cryptocurrency. And I know that for a fact. Financial advisors are telling them, hey, this is something that's going to be the future. This is something that's going to have to be regulated. And to be completely honest, if you look here inside of the article, they are trying to figure out a way to probably make a digital version of the dollar, which will make the dollar a lot more trackable. Well, not necessarily trackable, but they are doing a lot of research in cryptocurrency to try to figure out how they utilize and benefit from blockchain technology. So I definitely think it's a good move. I do believe that it'll be safer for people and it'll make people a lot more comfortable if there was actually a process that you had to go through in order to consider yourself a blockchain or to consider yourself an NFT, or to consider yourself any type of reputable cryptocurrency. I definitely think that there should be some rules in place because there's a lot of people who are taking advantage of people who are interested in blockchain, and there's a lot of rug pulls, as you stated earlier. So a little bit of regulation could go a long way with mass adoption in the crypto space, especially here in America.
Right. And here's a quote from Coinbase Global. We applaud the White House for recognizing this as a defining moment for U.S. innovation on a world stage. And there was a series of tweets around this. This is the executive order. It's called Ensuring Responsible Development of Digital Assets, and it's dated March 9th. This is from the White House. We'll go down to the objectives. The principal policy objectives of the United States with respect to digital assets are as follows. We must protect consumer, investors, and businesses in the United States. So it's protection. We must protect the United States and global financial stability and migrate systematic risk. We must mitigate the illicit finance and national security risk posed to misuse of digital assets. And we must reinforce the United States leadership in the global financial system and in technological and economic competitiveness, including through the responsible development of payment innovations and digital assets. So D is what I'm really, really excited about because they want to be a leader in the space of digital assets, right? The United States.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's a great thing. More to come. I do believe that there has been a little bit of reporting since the 9th on some of the things that they found in the cryptocurrency community. Of course, we'll get a little bit more information that and report it out. But I have absolutely no problem with what's going on right now. I think it's going to make the cryptocurrency space a lot safer and a lot more comfortable for people in order to enter it. Especially,
and that's number. Speaking of safe, that's E, which is provide a safe access. So you're right in line. And F is support the technical advances, again, similar to D. So there you have it. Those are the objectives of the executive order. So as you were saying, Amir.
Yeah, like I said, it's a great thing. I do know a lot of people who have been burned in the crypto space. I know a lot of people who have been hacked in the crypto space. So it is good for there to be some type of protections there so that people will be more trusting and mass adoption can actually start taking place. So those of us who's been here for a while can start seeing the fruits of our labor, being as though we understand the space and we've been investing and, helping bringing this thing to where we are now, which is in the White House. So shout out to Joe Biden for starting the initiative. We all know cryptocurrency has been around since 2010, 2011. So about 10, 11 years later, we finally made it to the White House, and we'll see what they have. Bring it on.
Right, right. I agree. I still don't really want government in my business as much, but if it's to provide a safer space to continue technology in the cryptocurrency market, then hey, I'll embrace it.
All right, guys, that's it for today's episode of Two Crypto Noobs new series. Please comment below and let us know what you think about the various topics that we talked about here today. There was a lot of interesting ones for sure. If you have not subscribed already, please make sure that you subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate it. And for those of you who've been subscribed, thank you so much for staying tuned in. That's it. Noobs out.
Noobs out. Peace.
Peace.